This is it. This is my new favorite watch right now. And this is actually replacing my old Galaxy watch that I've been using for a long time. And this watch is actually pretty unique because it has something that not a lot of watches have. In fact, there's actually not a lot of options out there for hybrid smartwatches. But when I say hybrid, what does that mean? Well, it has smartwatch capabilities. So it can actually detect your heart rate and detect your workouts and things like that, send you notifications. But it actually has physical dials. And what's cool about it is that they rotate. And that's the cool part for me, that these watches are something that's really unique and not a lot of people have them. In fact, the only place that I could find them from like a reputable brand is Fossil, and this is a Fossil smartwatch. So the actual model of this is a 44 milliliter Bronson Hybrid Smartwatch from Fossil. And they actually have a different model called the Gen 6 Hybrid Smartwatch, but this is actually the Gen 5. And the Gen 5 and Gen 6, it's not that big of a difference, but what's interesting about this is that it has an e-ink display, so it's not a typical OLED. And what that allows is that battery usage is actually very well kept. An OLED in a typical smartwatch like my Galaxy over here uses a lot of power. I probably have to charge this every other day. But an e-ink display does not use that much power. An e-ink display just sips energy. And if you ever heard of an e-ink display, that's what's on many Kindle books. And those Kindles, like, you know, the ones that you read, the ones you get from Amazon, you could download ebooks onto it and just read. And those batteries last a long time because e-ink displays don't use that much energy. It takes forever to actually update a frame. Like if I want to go to the menu right here, you see that flash, that white flash? That was the whole display refreshing. So this battery has actually been lasting me almost 3 weeks. Like I have to go 3 weeks until I have to charge it again. And how do you charge it? With one of these. It's kind of like a standard magnetic charger for watches, and it just like clips on and then you charge it via USB. They don't include a power brick, but it's pretty easy. What I like about this is that my phone notifications still get to my watch. The watch syncs with your phone, and it creates like a little pop-up thing on the display behind the watch hands, and then you could just read it, and then it's just like a normal smartwatch in that way. It's just that these are physical hands now, so it's not like a digital hand. It actually has, if you know anything about watches, it actually has like lume in the hands, so it's actually glow in the dark. It's kind of hard for me to get footage of that, but it actually has glow in the dark hands as well. The only thing that I really don't like about it is that it has its own Fossil app where you can control a lot of things, monitor your activity and everything, but it doesn't really seamlessly integrate into your other health apps. So like I have the Samsung Health Monitor because I have like a Samsung phone, and the data from Fossil doesn't really coordinate well into the Samsung ecosystem per se. And there are a lot of devices that you can select in the Samsung Health Monitor app, but Fossil is just not one of them. And this is pretty disappointing because like it's just like a separate app now and you have to like manage it like that, and your phone step counter doesn't really coordinate with the watch step counter anymore. But that's like a small price to pay because as long as the data is being like recorded in that Fossil app, at least it's there. It has pretty thick bands as well. It has like, it's this genuine leather, and it's a pretty thick strap. So you could definitely, once you wear it all day, you'll feel it. You'll feel the leather. But it's actually still pretty good. Like I like it, and the size is like a 44 millimeter, so it fits well on the hand. If there is ever a hybrid smartwatch out there with a physical second hand, that would be ideal, especially in medicine when you have to like count time and all that. So that's about it. That's my basically impressions of this Fossil hybrid smartwatch. I actually really like this watch, and it's on sale right now on Fossil's website for $160, which is cheaper than a lot of smartwatches. Obviously it doesn't have all the features of a smartwatch, but it still has the basic things that you need from a smartwatch, which is notifications, workout, steps, heart rate, things like that. So I'm really looking forward to like next generations of these hybrid smartwatches, and I really like my purchase with the Fossil hybrid. So that was just a quick little update on Fossil hybrid smartwatch that I got recently. I'll be back next week with more medical related videos, but this is like my back to the channel sort of thing. I took the summer off, but I'm really excited to make more videos. So if you do enjoy the videos, please hit the like button and subscribe.